until the woman's severed right arm grew back. A group of underworld enforcers descended from the sky carrying a sedan chair. The woman, who had been released from prison 3 days earlier, finally regained her identity as an underworld judge. The first thing she intended to do now was attend the banquet the powerful had thrown to celebrate her return to the mortal realm. There she would make the family who had condemned her to 3 years of wrongful imprisonment and the agony of a severed arm pay. 3 days earlier she had still been suffering abuse from other prisoners. The arrival of the current underworld judge changed her fate, because her true identity was the 10th reincarnation of that judge. She should have returned to the underworld to assume her post after death, but she had been framed and died unjustly. If nothing were done, she would have become a restless spirit unable to move on. So her original self found her and reinfused her with the judge's power. She was told to wait 3 days to restore her identity, and reclaim 3 magical artifacts, and then she could seize control of the cosmos again. The news of the underworld judge's imminent return alarmed powerful factions around the globe. The general's household was charged with guarding the judge's pen. The richest family was tasked with protecting the book of life and death. The crime syndicate was responsible for safeguarding the 3 life stone. They decided to hold a welcome banquet for the underworld judge in 3 days. Some hoped to use the judge to extend their lives. Others wanted to flatter the judge to gain power and wealth. Everyone eagerly awaited the judge's return, unaware that the omnipotent figure they worshipped had just been released from prison. This was the first time in 3 years the woman had seen her brother. She had no intention of speaking to him. He had been an accomplice in framing her and sending her to prison. 3 years ago the stepsister had deliberately smashed a precious glass lamp and framed the girl for it. The glass lamp had been an imperial gift from the emperor to the general. Faced with the stepsister's accusation, the family, eager to give the general's household an explanation, never even investigated and immediately convicted the girl. Her brother even personally sent his sister to prison. His decision to pick her up now was not a change of heart but a favor to the stepsister. To maintain her image of kindness and magnanimity, the stepsister continually pleaded for the girl to consolidate her place in the family. On one hand, the brother always complied with the stepsister's requests. On the other, he wanted to demonstrate his magnanimity to the outside world. That was why he decided to give the girl a chance to reform. The girl was already utterly disappointed in this brother, and had no intention of returning to that cold family. The brother forcibly tried to drag her back. As soon as she arrived home, the stepsister, under the pretense of pleasantries, provoked her again. Only then did she learn the stepsister had bribed other inmates to bully her, and had even tried to have her killed in prison. Unexpectedly, she had survived, and upon learning how despicable the stepsister had been, the girl slapped her in anger. She would no longer endure things as she had before. In front of the family, the stepsister feigned weakness, and the father and stepmother immediately accused the girl of striking her. Even the brother warned her not to harm the stepsister, reminding her that the stepsister had been saying good things about her. The girl, unwilling to watch these hypocritical family members, struggled free and accidentally dropped her prosthetic limb to the floor. Everyone asked in shock what had happened. The girl said the severed limb had been inflicted on her at the stepsister's behest. The whole family refused to believe her. The stepmother, trying to cover her daughter's crime, accused the girl of maliciously framing them, and even punished her by forbidding her to sit at the table to eat. The girl overturned the table and warned everyone that if she wouldn't eat, then nobody would.